asshole!
Greetings, YouTube viewers. This is Thor, got a Thunder 815. Sorry for the 4-day hiatus. Had problem with the microphone on this computer. Kind of went out on me. I didn't know how to fix it, didn't know how to get it back up again. And I would have had this video uploaded at 7 o'clock, but it's almost 10:30-ish. So yeah, I had a lot of people running in and out of here, people talking to me, and I tell them I'm recording, and they still keep bothering me. Anyway, the Legend of Zelda Creepypasta we're going to be doing was submitted to me into my Twitter account. It was a letter to the Skull Kid. Link is in the description below. So let's read the Legend of Zelda Creepypasta, a letter to the Skull Kid called What If I Told You. Dear Skull Kid, what if I told you Clock Town is home to the most sinister beings ever to roam the earth, sheltered by the invisible cloak of malevolence, demons. Each individual, or should I say creature, has their own little dark secret to add to the poison that ruins Clock Town altogether. I won't let another poor soul be fooled by this false image of a peaceful town anymore, and I want you to do something to stop this. What if I told you, Angie, the innocent innkeeper, isn't such a sinless being? Every visitor to the inn provides this monster with the enjoyment of torture. Ever wondered why exactly there's a peephole in the guest bedroom? It's where Anju can keep a close eye on her visitors to wait until the right time comes to attack. Underneath the inn, there's a little room placed beneath the lavatory area. This is the shrine where many lives are taken. Who knows exactly what Anju does to these poor souls in that room? But no one ever returns back from it. Rumor has it she skins her visitors alive. She would then use the pieces of flesh she carries away from the little room and place it into her stew that she never refrains from checking every hour or so. The famous stew that gives the inn its name, Stockpot Inn. I mean, who would suspect such an attractive, angelic woman to carry out these tasks? Many claim that the victims to this sometimes cry out at nighttime for any kind of help to end their misery. They'll even go as far as wanting some paper to use the sharp edges. What if I told you the postman sold his soul for the deal of being able to run as fast and long as he wanted to? Ever wondered why this man is so eager to run and never stop? Well, it's because it's the only thing the postman has ever wanted in his life. To maintain his deal, he must sacrifice a living body to a giant creature every full moon. It's also said that he keeps a passageway behind his closet that provides the postman a way of accessing the horrible beast with the dead carcass of an unfortunate identity. Anju suspected the postman of taking Keifi away from her, although lately she's been gassing on about receiving letters from her beloved husband. Although the postman specializes in writing letters, could her suspicions be correct? What if I told you the only reason the guards don't allow children to leave the town is because of Mr. Barton? You're probably wondering exactly what he is doing keeping the children from leaving the town. Well, the answer is simple. Is it not? He uses the liver of children as a special payment to Romani and Crimea to use in the Chateau Romani. Hence, why it's named Chateau Romani, as Romani is the child of the pair, and it's made from children's liver. It's the only reason Mr. Barton receives so many customers and without the special milk, his poor bar would be taken away from him. What does he do with the rest of the body, I hear you say? Well, he gives it to the Gorman brothers, who proceeds to cook them on the open fire that's near their tents if you ever dream of visiting them. I mean, where else are two in-mannered people going to find a source of food? I'm afraid I must stop there, as so many sinister secrets could cover this letter will be too fat to fit in the letterbox. As you can see, this town is beyond repair and needs another way of being exterminated. I want you, Skull Kid, to steal the mask of Majora from the Happy Mask salesman. If he even makes it through the town and uses its almighty power to end the corruption of this repugnant place once and for all, then maybe, just maybe, there'll be room for a new clock town to thrive. I'd give special orders to keep myself safe from the destruction. But you see, as a mayor, I have my own secrets that I need to be free from. Secrets that tear me apart inch from inch. Please don't let anything get in the way of this plan, as it will be the only chance this possessed place will have of becoming somewhat normal again. That will be all. I hope you plan this well, because it will be my final request. I hope it is for the best, after all. Signed, Mayor Dotur. That was the Legend of Zelda, What If I Told You? Final thought? Creative. It's been a while since I've read a lot of good ones that I've wanted to record. This one is really creative. I've played Majora's Mask, and I've never really figured out what the hell is that peephole for, and this creepypasta just gives a whole new meaning to that little angelic innkeeper, the loving, caring innkeeper, and she skins her victims alive, and she cooks the skins, and it is right. She does go back and forth every couple hours checking on that thing in the kitchen. Who knows? It could possibly be the skins, and this is coming from the mayor himself. How would he know? He's the mayor. Duh. Second thing, I love the fact that it did not give too many cliches. I only counted a few, but overall, this creepypasta was creative. It was amazing. I'm gonna be extra careful next time I go and play Majora's Mask, because I'm just gonna keep my guard up. Make sure I don't actually buy a hacked Majora's Mask, and actually this turns out to be true. And the thing about the Postman, kind of reminds me of the unbeatable running man from the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. No matter what you fucking do, that asshole always beats you by 1 second if you use a fucking Game Shark. I call fucking shenanigans on that shit. Anyway, he sold his soul, and he sacrifices a human body to a unidentifiable creature every full moon. Also, the secret passage. Maybe only the mayor knows about it, and other players won't even know. Other people. Secondly, the Chateau Romani, which gives you infinite amount of magic and doubles your attack power for a certain amount of time. Made from children's liver. What? The holy Zelda fuck. Made from children's liver? I don't... wow. I know it kind of gets people drunk easily, and made from children's liver, that is kind of creepy. along with the other part of the creepypasta, the Anju skinning her victims alive, postman selling his soul to be able to run as fast as he can and as long as he can, and the guards don't allow children to leave the town, and they use liver as children as special payment to Romani and Crimea for Chateau Romani. Oh god. I'm never gonna drink Chateau Romani on Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask ever again. But this was a really creative creepypasta. Whoever wrote this, please keep up the good work. I'll see if I could try to find him, his or her name, and put in the link in the description. And what would you rate this creepypasta? What would you do to make it better if you didn't like it? Well, I really liked it.
That's what she said!